ready with me.
To have an expectation of.
And I'm just going to tell you guys how I start my days typically. So, how I start my day is I always listen to some kind of Bible verse on YouTube. I actually want to share them with you guys. I've been sharing them in my community post if you haven't already seen them, but I think it's prayers, daily prayers that I watch. Grace for Purpose Prayers. Daily Jesus Prayers is the YouTube channel, and then Grace for Purpose Prayers. Those are my two channels. Well, they're not my channels, but they are the channels that resonate with me the most, and I listen to them. I typically listen to a 15-minute to 30-minute YouTube prayer to start my day off. Hold on. Where's my other phone at? Who is it, Cuckoo? Anyways, so I listen to that to try to get my zen in. I also do sign into my Sims because I play The Sims on my phone. So I'm just letting you know that's what I do. And I go from there. Now, I am actually listening to, I guess it's like a motivational video on YouTube. I don't know this person. This is the title honestly attracted me to this person. And I'm just going to listen to her because I've been having issues with like being consistent. I've always had issues with being consistent when it comes to like my goals, but don't get it twisted. I eventually accomplish all my goals. Like it's not like your girl don't be accomplishing her stuff because she does. Okay? My hair is like almost dry. I don't like it when it's almost dry. Um so yeah, Fenty Skin. I do use that. I think it's, what is this called? Butter Drop. I do use it on my face. It keeps my face hydrated. It is oily though. So that is something that I have noticed. Okay. I don't really particularly like this edge gel, but it's just going to do its job because I'm not home. So I put a little on the sides here. And this is something I recently started doing. I'm not used to doing this. So don't get it twisted. I don't really be using it. Since I shave my head, I don't really be using edge control like that. But I've been doing kind of, I'm not going to say like a finger wave technique, but I've been kind of like swooping my hair. And it really just helps when I swoop it. So I got to part it. Yes, I do be using the edge brush to part it. Your hair naturally will give yourself a part. At least my hair will. Like if you constantly keep using it, well, keep doing it, it will naturally have a part. See, I didn't even have to like fully part that. I kind of got a part going like that going on. Also, too, when you shave your hair, you could also train it. Oops. You could train it to go that way. Whatever direction you want it to go. But, yeah. But anyways, I've been having an issue, like, specifically, I'm not even gonna just say on here on YouTube, but just in general, like, I don't know. I do find myself, like, being a little sad. I don't know where that energy is coming from. Well, part of it is there's only so long my job will allow me to, like, fully work from home because my job is hybrid, but since I broke my leg, my doctor has said only remote only for right now. I don't know if I could do this while I'm on camera. Um, And it's getting to that point, it's like, I know I'm going to get pressured to come back. And to be fully honest with you guys, there's kind of like a work situation that's going on that I honestly don't even want to deal with. I'm just in a point in my life. If it's stressing me out or it's going to stress me out, I don't want to deal with it. I really don't want to deal with it, you know? And that's kind of where I'm at with it. But not only that, I'm just kind of like, I want to advance. I want to do almost all my jobs. I've been in management. When I took this job, I needed a break because I was traumatized from a previous job. And I was like, I don't ever want to be a supervisor again. But, you know, when your calling is your calling, like God will provide you opportunities and to help you get to that next level. You know what I'm saying? And even though I'm not management, I end up still being in some kind of training capacity or mentor capacity. And I was like, man, I ain't even gonna pay for this. I might as well just go back into management. So that's, listen, it look a hot mess right now, but trust me, once I put the do-rag on, it's gonna be doing this thing, okay? But mind you, you're not really supposed to be doing this when your hair is wet. My hair is still wet. I literally just got out the shower. So my hair in particular, it does not cooperate when it's wet. And I'm putting edge control on it. But one thing I will say is it listens to me. I've noticed that, for one, I can't walk long. Okay, with my broken leg, I can't walk long whatsoever. Um, I just got this. I never used this before, but got it on Amazon. I didn't even know the bottle was going to be this big. I thought it was going to be, because I've used the yellow bottle before. I thought it was going to be the size of the yellow bottle, but actually it's not. So, anyways, I cannot walk far. It hurts. I don't know how to explain it, man. It feels like the inside of my leg, it feels like my bone is like trying to push through the skin. My foot, I'm noticing, is crooked, so that's kind of like discouraging me. You know, I just don't feel ready to go back to work and I'm still temporary disabled. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. And I want to be in a situation where at least I could be like fully remote, or I could like just be sitting in an office setting, you know, like my job, part of it, like the majority of it is remote, but there is a part where I have to meet the public and interact with the public, and I just can't do that part right now. Like, that's just what it is. And I don't want to feel pressured to have to do that. So I'm kind of in a crosswords on, do I quit? Do I stay? Do I quit? Do I stay? But I am at the point, I'm telling you, like, my fuse is very short. So there's this one person in particular that is very passive aggressive in the work setting. And I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. Ah. So, ew. Oh, I got something for that. So that's where I'm at on that. I love my job. Don't get it twisted. I love it. I really do. But I'm just not about to just be putting up with any old type of stuff. And here's my thing. My thing is like, y'all over here catering to someone that is closer to retirement than someone that has plenty more years, you know, statistic wise. And you over here catering to the person that's closer to retirement. that let me know, it was clear to me. I was like, yeah, this ain't it. You know, not saying that I'm better than another person or anything like that, but it was like, it kind of was like, nope, you fit in this format. This is their thing. They've been traumatized in the past. They have workplace trauma. And I'm like, but I'm literally telling you guys are starting workplace trauma with me and you're not listening to me. And I'm not going to tell you too many times before I say, I'm just not. So that's how I feel about that. That's on that. But anyways, on to lighter things. Oh, I cannot walk far. Walking far, I have to use a walker. Um, I don't know about these eyelashes. I never used these. Look at these. Y'all like these? I've used these. These are actually different from what I typically use. But I do like these. This is like cute, minimal. This is supposed to be like a cat eye. I don't know. I'm going to see. I'm going to just put it up to my eyeball, child. Um, but yeah. Have y'all ever had a situation where I'm not like really putting it on? I'm just seeing how it would look if I did. Oop. Ain't got no glue on it. Duh. Have you ever been in a work situation where I don't know if I like this. I just been experimenting with different eyelash shapes. I ain't fucking with this. Lately and eyeshadow. Hardly ever wear eyeshadow, but I've been playing with it lately. There's this girl on Instagram that I think she is so beautiful. She has such a unique, like, kind of like grungy, old school, vintage type of look. And I love the way she puts eyeshadow on. And I love the way she, like, uses eyeshadow as eyeliner. I was doing that before I even met her. Like, I would use gold because golds and, like, browns, they're, like, really good on my skin tone. And I would do that. I would, like, always, like, paint this and then paint underneath here and then go in with a little black eyeliner right here and then a little bit up here. And I saw her and I was like, damn, but she's like more advanced because she really knows how to use eyeshadow and stuff and, you know, just various types of makeup. And I was like, damn, like, so I started following her. These are really cute, really dainty. They're not too much. But yeah. But anyways, what I was saying is, have you guys ever been in a work situation where someone basically is the teacher's pet and they just totally disregard how you're feeling? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say they disregard what I'm feeling. They're more like, you guys need to figure it out type of thing. And it's like, I'm telling you, she ain't trying to figure it out. That woman is, I don't know. And I'm trying my best because it's like, I have a reputation of being quiet and kind of like docile, but that is not my demeanor. Like, I'm a Sagittarius at the end of the day. You can only push a Sagittarius so much before we snap at you. And then she gonna be playing victim. So I don't know. To be honest, I ain't gonna tell y'all my next move, but you know, all I can say is do what's best for you. Don't let nobody bully you. Don't let no one punk you. And at the end of the day, these jobs will replace you any day, any job. The only job you can have that can replace you is if you are your own boss. Period. That's the only time at all. You be your own boss, you good. I kind of want to play with the eyeshadow though, guys. Guys, can you like the video, please? Please like the video. I would appreciate it very, very much. I just want somebody to be patient with me. Come and rescue me.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is
trying to hear
not
that.
with physical products.
Trying to hear that. Where's the girl I was listening to? Oh, God. Oh, I need to save this to watch later, but I want to listen to this girl. She's talking about consistency. We're going to see if she going to motivate me or not. We're going to see.
Of something great within yourself, that's when consistency becomes less of an issue. And I also think about it like this: our schools required a certain level of greatness from us. Our caregivers were held to a standard in order to keep us in that household. The jobs that we have require a level of skill and competence from us. You also deserve a piece of that too, because you want to change your outcome. Repeat after me. I preserve 100% of my excellence for me and my endeavors. I am worthy of my own 100%.
Y'all asking what kind of blush this is. It's CoverGirl Cheekers.
Let's double back to the ego. Sometimes we have an ego.
Damn, I don't even know what the name of it
in the way
is.
of God doing a new thing in us, because the ego wants control.
Half of the tag is gone.
I
can't tell you.
It's not challenged by what's happening at the job.
Oh, and if you guys wanted to know where I got these from Shein, child. But my eyelashes that I typically wear, though, if you look at my other videos that are longer, I get them from Bomb Extensions. That's where I get my eyelashes, if people were wondering. Like, people have always asked me that when it comes to my eyelashes.
In this current stage of my life, where I'm consistently posting things from the heart, I had to put my ego in the back room to fold clothes. It's doing something and it's keeping itself busy and it's working, but it no longer makes the decisions for me and my higher self. The higher self is what the ego wishes it was. There's just too much dip on my ego's chip to actually require good qualities to lead me into my next destination. And
guys, like the video that's in here, okay? You guys that are in here.
When you finally realize that even the results that you're getting, say you are consistent a numerous amount of times, the things that you thought were gratification for your journey are no longer there. When you see positive results from the work that you're doing, when the ego is present, you will rest. And you will assume, like, okay, I did it, I got what I wanted, but there's something deeper when you're truly driven in purpose, that the one good thing that happens is not something that makes you feel comfortable or confident enough to rest. Create a normalcy around what you want to do and who you want to become. I obsessed over being a creator, and I still want to make this a full-time gig. So you want to know what I do? I do nothing but watch and listen to creators that do it full-time, and it's a normal thing for me to see that. I live in Austin, where a lot of people are in the industry of being creative and capitalizing off of their creativity. So I stopped viewing the things that I wanted as something above me, but something around me, and it changed the way that I approached what I wanted. If you spend all day listening to people who have mastered things, you want to start. The starting doesn't seem so hard. I also had to realize how special this moment was.
Oh, honey, my eyebrows done, honey.
I'm almost 30, no children, no real responsibilities but myself, and because I had already lived 20 plus years a certain way, I'm just genuinely curious of what a new life.
Oh, guys, I started dating
trickle through me.
I'm dating someone right now. It's still kind of fresh, but I really like this person.
What keeps me going? It keeps me
And
consistent. Are you truly dissatisfied?
this is why I'm so over fucking press-on nails. I just broke
Because when you're
a
bored
nail
and you have
off.
the energy to do something different, nothing stands
But
in the way of
anyways,
that. But to move
I
forward,
really
I'm
like this
still
person. I'm excited
in
to
the
see where it
journey of
goes.
trying to make things happen for me. But when it does work out, I will definitely let you know. And notice that I said when and not if, because
I can honestly, like, this person in particular, I can honestly see myself in a relationship with them.
Sometimes thoughts of doubt
So, and everything that, like, I require in a relationship, they've been showing it to me. It is super early, too, because it could be their representative, but I haven't even, like, told them, like, the things that I require, like, really, really need. Like, I've given him the bare, oops, upset the gender. I've given them the bare, minimum of, like, what I wanted, what I required. And they've been nothing but amazing to me. And that is very refreshing, because people nowadays will waste your goddamn time. Or play around, or
what my life would be like, or imagine what so many other people would feel if I allowed
have
the
bad
enemy in my
intentions.
mind to win over my actions enough where I never even start. I think because I decided I wanted to do something with a purpose.
I feel like people that lie about their intentions should go to jail.
I had this military like
I really do, when it comes to dating. Because you don't know people's triggers. You don't know, you know, especially the people that lie to you, like they want something with you, and then low key they just want to sleep with you, so they tell you a whole bunch of sweet nothings
about the other endeavors that I wanted to pursue,
and then dip out.
Sometimes when you stop yourself from
I
being
think that's cruel. I think that's mean.
also stopping your future from happening.
And I feel like y'all should go to jail. The people that be doing that.
That you want to do, all of the things that exist inside of your being. Although some of those things lay dormant because of your accessibility to do those things,
I might have to put glue on this again.
Energy, the more that you prolong your consistent steps at just creating a foundation for yourself, whatever that is.
Yeah, this is not going to stick to my eyelid.
The more you prolong yourself,
I was playing around too long.
Allowing those parts of you to live out. I think I had to wake up to, the reality that my dream life, what I want for myself, is not going to be given to me. I have to work for everything in my life, and this is just one of those things that I have to work for, and it would be a disservice to my spirit, it would be a disservice to myself to know all of the talent that I have and I carry, know all of the passion that exists inside of me that I was given, and not fight for it enough to try to climb in any way that I can, not out of desperation, but truly because I feel like I am responsible for my gifts. And if I don't advocate for who I am, and if I don't speak life into my gifts enough to strategize, I'm just allowing other people to give me a life that society claims humans are supposed to have. It's not fulfilling. I got a glimpse of the life that other people created for me because I wasn't existing in my gifts, and I did not like it. So why would I continue? And maybe because I just reached this level of consciousness where I stopped pretending like being an adult meant completely getting rid of my creativity. Like, there are some people that are mathematicians, there are some people that are scientists,
I should buff this nail out, but I ain't about to do that shit. It's probably gonna pop off again anyway.
People in society that are existing in their gifts, but when it comes to the arts, when it comes to people that are speakers and, people that are writers and authors, very seldom do those people get the same type of power and recognition for actually having creative gifts as opposed to like linear scientifical or mathematical, callings. And I kind of want to change the stigma of that because I can't be anyone else. And I also don't let people make me feel
Her voice is
bad
very
for not
soothing.
being that way, in
You
a
always
way
put your
when
nail glue in your
someone
purse,
is
ladies. Always.
looking down upon you for being creative and having
And
really
I had to
creative
get into
gifts.
personal nails because I broke my leg. I couldn't go into the nail shop or anything. So that just became an issue over time, just because of my physical circumstances. But now I'm to the point I can go into the nail shop, but we'll see. Um, we shall see. Why is my eyelash doing that? Any other time, my eyelashes do not be tripping. But today, it's tripping. But they're cute though. The little press-on nails are cute. It's a little ocean with little birds or whatever. Where did I get these from? I think I got these from Shin too. Amazon has some cute ones too, but you really got to look at the reviews to see how they look because sometimes they come, I don't know what size them nails are, but I guess it's Chinese style or whatever size nail and it do not fit, okay? Especially if you have like a wide nail bed. Always look at, even on Shin to a certain degree too, but not as bad as Amazon. Just, always look at the reviews and then act accordingly. Oh, let's give it. This eyelash is giving me the blues, child. The blues. I do have this. People be using these. I don't like to do it that way. I like to do it with my hand. I like to put my eyelashes on my hand. Okay, so some of y'all might be like, well, how come she's not using... I don't even know what this tool is called. The eyelash gripper? I don't know. It's pretty darn decent, lad. Should I try and play with eyeshadow? I should have actually did this before I put the eyelashes on. But I really want to try, like... I really want to try this blue. Or should I stick to gold? I don't know what I want to do. Should I do the blue? That orange is popping. That purple. I like the neon colors that are in its palette, though. Shit. Or maybe I should just do some black eyeliner and call it a day. I want to try this though. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Let's see what it's gonna look like though. But I hope you guys are having a good Sunday. Like, on another note, this is coming off like dark blue, which is crazy, bro. Keep in mind, I don't even really know what I'm doing. I just lately, I don't know what forever the reason, I've just been wanting to get into makeup. So I'm actually gonna like start following some makeup artists and see what techniques work for me, what don't. I don't really have eyelids like that. I have like slanted eyes to a certain extent. So that's why I never really got into the whole eyeshadow thing. I got more into the eyelashes and like cat eye look because that's what worked for me. And honestly, I thought it was so cute, and it still is cute. And it just looks good on me, if I'm being 100% honest. So, we gonna see. Should I put like some black, like blending in with black? I don't know. I don't know. But we gonna figure this out. Keep in mind, I did not do my normal technique on my eyelashes, which I like to do this. When I put it on my eyelashes, I like to, oh, it's kind of cute, child. Wait till the do-rag come off. I like to, seal my eyelashes with mascara at the bottom. That ensures they ain't gonna fall off. They ain't about to be flying all over the place. And I like to do that when the glue is still tacky. The reason why is it blends in with the mascara, and it creates this hold. Who taught me that? Honestly, because I learned that technique from a makeup artist. I think it was Jeffree Star, like in the early 2000s, because I was just getting into like eyelashes and stuff. And I was watching one of his videos. I just stumbled into it. Like, I don't follow him or anything. And um, he was applying eyelashes. And I was trying to figure out how come every time I put on eyelashes, they will fall off. But he gave some really insightful tips. And I still use it, still to this day. Although I didn't show y'all that right away. This one, this eyelash is still wet, so I'm able to do it. But the other side is lost cause. So most likely, because my eyes do water, I'm going to have to put some glue on. If I want to wear these more than one day, I'm probably going to have to put some glue on them because some part of the eyelash is going to disconnect. Also, if your eyelash, fun tip, if you do this while the glue is still tacky, if your eyelash is not 100% solid, you will be able to make it solid by getting this and pushing your eyelash onto the false one. So not only do you have the glue hold, the eyelash, and the false eyelash. So your real eyelash and a false eyelash, they do their big one together. By the way, I'm not sponsored by anybody. So if I show y'all products, that's because I genuinely use these products. Um, my favorite mascara for when I'm doing the sealing is this one. It's the L'Oreal Paris Hydro Fudge Voluminous Carbon Black. I like black, black, black. Okay? It just goes well. It fits in. I ain't got no issues. And then I like the telescopic L'Oreal Paris, which I ordered a new one. This one is Hydro Fudge too. I ordered a new one. Um, because this one is barely hanging on. It barely got stuff in it. Um, think what I am going to do is get this eyeliner on. I'm definitely gonna need not this anymore. Not this anymore. You know who inspired me to use this blue eyeshadow is Tanner Adele. That's who inspired me. She inspired me. Hers is the color, the perfect color. See, now the eyeshadow look like the color that she's been wearing, but it's not. This is definitely a darker blue. False advertisement for sure. Side note, I saw the movie Maxine and it was really good. I think you guys should watch it. It was really, really good. I think I'm going to do a review on it, to be honest. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do the little thing right here. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to do that. If I do, I love this eyeliner. Inflammable. Fallible. I don't know. I don't know who makes it. Who makes this? Ooh. I think it's L'Oreal. Yep, it's L'Oreal. I use this one. If you like dark, dark eyeliner, this is it. Like black eyeliner, this is the one for you, baby. I just feel like I'm low key getting into my feminine bag. I don't know what's been going on, but I've been really wanting to get into makeup and eyeshadow and all of that. Um, I never had that desire when I was younger, you know? I always been an eyelash and eyeliner type of girl. I don't care about nothing else. Mm, should I do should I do that? Crease. Should I do the crease? I can't decide. Or should I do a cat eye? Should I do a cat eye? Or should I do the other one? I think either way will be pretty, if I'm being honest. This one on the whiskey one. Let me finish listening to this girl.
Like scary gifts. In a way, they're kind of looking down at God for blessing you with all of these things, and it just it gives me a bad taste in my mouth. But that's what society was like. If you weren't doing something to contribute to society as a consumer, or by numbers or science or like all of those things, engineering, if you're not contributing in those ways, they look at you like you're completely
Hi,
lost.
Wise family.
Not everyone is brave enough to
How are you? Happy Sunday.
have passion. But we do these things where we go to school every day. We, have jobs that we go to all the time. And because of our responsibilities as adults or whoever we are, right, we find the energy to show up and try to excel or try to achieve or try to be an asset. And we lose all of that energy for ourselves. And consistency is a rebellion to the forces that be, that no matter what societal system they've created to make us a contributor to this messed up world, you still have gifts, you still have passion, art, loves, and it would be a complete disservice to yourself if you do not act on them vigilantly and with strategy. There's a stretching that happens within you that no longer scares you and freezes you. It just awakens something in you. You know what's so interesting? I'm not gonna lie. I took one single Kundalini yoga class and something activated in me that changed my entire life. And it's hard for me to describe how activating it was, but the breath, breath of fire, I truly felt it was a gift to have this life, to feel close to this divine thing that we all are. And I just took a good look at myself and like, who am I not to express the God in me, to be consistent enough to share who I am with the world? To know that we're out here, to know that, if you are anything like me, you're not alone. And it is now our time to just fully walk in our gifts, because something very special is happening in the air. I don't know what it is, but there's like this wind of change happening. I don't know. A few days ago, I had this like trembling anxiety. You know when something good is about to happen and you're just like walking about your day like, ooh, like that's what I feel is happening. There's so much energy happening in the world, and now is the time for you to get on, like, get on it. Like, if you have to be on necks, if you have to get on people's necks and not let up, do that. Like, I remember years ago when I first started like being consistent on social media, I stopped doing it on Instagram because I did feel like,
Anyways, so I wasn't even thinking about it's matching my nails. But anyways, I do want to talk to you guys too about um how I've been feeling. I don't know how I'm not going to say the direction of this channel to be, but I'm going to try to live stream more with you guys, like do lives like this with you guys more so you could get to know my personality a little bit more and things like that. But one thing that I will say is, like, for any content creator that you guys watch, don't just stare at them, you know, like interact with them, comment, subscribe, like the videos, because that really does help us. If you really do like a content creator, don't be a stalker. Like, really be a true supporter and really do your part and just like their video, because that helps them get on the algorithm. And some content creators, they really want to make this their main gig, their main job and things like that. And how do you think, how are they going to get there if you're not doing your part as well? So I just want to be conscious on that too. um but I'm in this weird like crossroads part of my life. And breaking my leg made me realize so much about like where I stand with people. Thank you for the people that just gave me some likes. Where I stand with people, um, you know, where I want my life to go. What have I been doing all my life? You know, one of the things that I'll share with you guys is I really was thinking, I was like, man, I really have to pick better partners for myself, because I really want that forever type of love. I really want to start to create a family and things like that. And I'm not getting any younger, child. So, you know, it's not like when you're a man you could still have kids when you old, you know, like Robert De Niro just had a child and he's 80 something years old. So that's not the case with women, you know. So the clock is ticking on my end, but I'm also too very conscious and aware that I'm also not about to have no kid with just anybody. Like, that's always been my philosophy. I could have had kids with people in the past, and I didn't, for reasons we don't need to get into. um I don't believe in also bringing a child in this world and your mental health is not together, or your financial status is not together, or whatever it is that you feel like will be in infliction to your child. You shouldn't be having kids, in my opinion. So that's where I'm at with that. Another thing that I also learned too is I need to really get some real solid friends, because one of my childhood friends really showed her butt, and really had ill intentions when she came out to help me. But it is what it is, you know. We both played our part in that situation. I still love her to death, but girl, our time has just come, and it is what it is. And also too, I've learned, I was like, dang, this person is supposed to be my real close friend, but how come people that aren't really that close to me, they are showing up, they are asking for, you know, what I need help with and things like that. And you didn't offer to get on no plane. You didn't offer to send no DoorDash. You didn't offer to really do anything that could really help me. And I'm still looking at that person kind of a little sideways, but I still respect them and I love them. So it is what it is. So it really made me get into a real serious situation where you really need help from people and you really get to see where you stand with people. That's all I have to say. That's the best advice I could give everybody too. That's the best advice I could give everybody, and that that is the best advice. Also, too, I realized too, I was like, what am I doing with my life? Like, am I really doing my passion? Like, who am I outside of this parental figure that has a strong influence in my life? Who am I? And I'm trying to figure that out. I know I'm a creative, but it's like I have so many gifts, you know, and it's like, okay, so what do you capitalize on? What do you do? What will make you happy? That's where I'm at, you know? And also too, like just fitness and stuff, like health. I'm like, damn, like I need to get my act together, you know? I mean, part of it is I couldn't go into the gym because of my broken leg. I am cleared to go to the gym right now, but very limited things. Like I could primarily do upper body stuff and get on a bike, but other than that, I can't really do that much in the gym. So, you have that aspect too, you know, health and wellness, and also too just realizing, you know, I be giving away so much of myself to people, rather it's time, rather it's love, whatever it is. I be giving myself away way too much, and I realize there is not a lot of good people on this planet. There are good people, but I really feel like, especially if you paying attention to what's happening in society and like government and politics, I'm just like, the way they are doing stuff, we are like one vote away from Handmaid Tales. If you guys haven't seen the series, you need to watch it. I also did a review on here, which you guys did not run it up, but hey, I don't care. It's something that you guys need to watch. Um, and also too, like racism is prevalent more than ever, and to me, I just feel like it's more dangerous because we don't really have like leaders that was willing to like give their life away, you know, like not saying that we don't, but I mean like I ain't hearing them like on a Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, you know, status. I'm not hearing them. I'm pretty sure there are. Maybe they're not getting the coverage, but um y'all fuck around and y'all gonna find out at them polls if y'all don't vote. You know, I'm also thinking too, I'm like, man, if this man Trump gets into office, I'm out of here. I'm thinking about what country am I going to go to? You know, like when you try to flee or you seek asylum, you always got to go to your closest country. So our closest countries here in America is Canada and Mexico. Honestly, might go to Mexico because Mexico is really pretty. So I don't know. So it's just a lot. I just feel like I'm in a transition period and things like that. So y'all could like see what's going on in my mind and hear what's going on in my mind and things like that. I will show you guys so you guys can get the full effect, but I'm gonna put my do rag back on. So bam, I told y'all I was gonna look a mess at first, but once you put the do rag on, it be doing its thing. And then child, these sunglasses, baby. Mm. Can't tell mama nothing, baby. Can't tell me nothing. Nothing at all, boo. Mm. You know, put them on top, you know. Mm. But yeah, my hair is still wet though, so. Ooh, it didn't freeze a lot either. Hold on, hold on. It didn't freeze. Anyways, I wish I could come on here more consistently. I'm going to try my best. I'm not gonna make promises because when I make promises, sometimes they be delayed. Y'all pay attention to how I said they be delayed. That's not saying that they don't. I don't be keeping them. They just be delayed. So, anyway, so that's what's up. Hope you guys enjoy this live. I'll keep this up here. And I just want, you guys to know, anybody I talked about in this live, I really don't have no like real beef with you. Like, I just want you to either one, leave me alone, or two, I wish you the best. Well, I wish everybody the best. Like, I genuinely do. Um, and I'm only speaking on my experience, and it is what it is. Ciao. So, we gonna see. Love you guys though. Mwah.